Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to a review of the Hokkaido Gals Are Super Adorable. And we're uncovering episode 10, by the way. Now, last week we got a bunch of it was so superb episode of like calm episode of Minami looking after Tsubasa because he was sick, and it showed us a lot of foreshadowing in last week's, showing us how this is the formula for a couple. This is the formula to them in the near future. Like, she gonna be a housewife, and he's, husband and wife type vibe. So I see where they're going with this direction. Now, this is a new semester. This episode, we're now in the double digits, where a new semester is approaching. New semester approaching, which means new shining developments. New developments that will new developments that we will see. And like Okada got super adorable, I don't care what people say, this is a good gal episode. I mean good episode by default. I mean, like, for real. But everybody's saying, no, the gals are not adorable because the gals look so ugly. I mean, I got a friend of mine who said that the gals in this one are so fucking ugly. And I still can't believe he still did not. I still can't believe he actually say that. That's kind of upset me. But other than that, this new episode is going to be good to talk about. So let's get right to it with the Hokkaido Gals Are Super Adorable episode 10. Okay. Now, throughout these episodes, we have seen Hokkaido Gals in their winter. In the winter. So now we're going towards springtime. The spring is now arriving, which means a new semester and a new year. Because now they're in their second year. They're now in their second year. After everything that was going on in their first years, now we go into the second year. And Minami has changed. Her personality has changed, but there's some tonerific thing going on in the roundabout way that is with Minami. But I'm gonna get to that. So we now get to, and it's great that they're all in the same class. Minami, Tsubasa, his friend, and Akino. And Akino has developed throughout the season. I mean, like, for example, she was a straight up quiet girl who nobody talk to you. Oh, she does is play games. She finds development in Tsubasa, and she does have feelings for Tsubasa. I mean, literally, this episode was trying to get Akino to get close to Tsubasa, and that's what this was. And and she developed because they're now in the same class. All three of them are now in the same class. Okay, and Akino developed too. I mean, like, she cut her hair. I don't know if y'all noticed it, but she cut her hair. Because remember, she had long hair, and then she cut her hair short. It's one of those classics anime girls where if a girl has long hair and they cut their hair short, that's the sign of development. I don't know if you noticed that, but that's how it's been since day one. But that's what anime girls do. Once they have that long hair and they cut it short, you sense a sign of development. I ain't gonna go by names, but you guys get what I mean. So, and then you got that moment where one night you got Tsubasa and Akino are playing the Switch. I think I gotta get my Switch out. Look at this. They're playing a Switch. And they're playing Animal Crossing. They're playing Animal Crossing. That's the thing. I don't play Animal Crossing. I don't know about Animal Crossing. I never touched that game, to be honest with you guys. I never touched Animal Crossing. I know the game is fun and family friendly. I get all of that. I mean, there's other Switch games that's out there. But my point is, they playing Animal Crossing, and it's one of those games where you build and meet up with other people. They look at your building and say, hey, this is my building. What do you think? Now, they show their little avatars. You got Tsubasa's avatar look like a friggin' Frankenstein character avatar. And then, let me just put villager. A Frankenstein villager. And then you got Akino's villager character who's like a shrine princess, snow princess type. I mean, she looks great, by the way. And again, when this is and Akino is a straight up gamer. Because when I remember one time when one of his friends asked Akino what game does she play, she plays all games. She played all games. even rhythm games. Like, she will kick my ass in a rhythm game. I kid you not. She will literally kick my ass in a rhythm game. Because they showed all the games. She played rhythm games, RPG games, games like even straight up Fortnite games, Apex Legends. She will kick the holy shit out of us. Okay, now back to what I say. Animal Crossing. She loves Animal Crossing so much that she built a house, a gorgeous house online with a giant ass, it's a mansion with a piano and shit. And this is the first time. This is the first time that she invited a friend over to her online house, which Tsubasa never been. Tsubasa never been in her real house, so she played it in her online house, you know, and it was them playing online, and them cutting down axe, use their little villager axe to chop down trees. I mean, he got a silver axe. He got a plain old axe. Akino got a golden axe. And you know how many chops it takes. But my point is, that's a sign that it's like, that's a sign of them working. I mean, not working together. A sign of like Akino is showing real affection towards Tsubasa. Like, I get it, early in the episodes, we've seen that. But this is like Akino's way of like, I am getting closer. I'm getting closer and closer to get close to Tsubasa. And that's what that video, that's what that's what this little Animal Crossing reference thing going on when they chop it down and building a house together. It's kind of like their sign of marriage. There's a sign of thing of marriage. I mean, like, you could marry online in Animal Crossing. I'm pretty sure you could do that. I mean, and that's what they're gonna do. So I see the way how that is. Now, Minami got something planned for Tsubasa. Minami got something planned. I mean, early in the episode, Tsubasa was picked the class president all because A, he's from Tokyo. B, he knows his way around how Tokyo is, so he knows how it is, like, in terms of cultural events and whatnot, so they make him as the president. And Minami is the vice president because, again, wants to get close to him. So now you have that. Now, here's the thing that's going to be interesting. Minami's confession. Now, this is where the 2 cents comes in play. You know, them walking together, it had that little foreshadowing event. It had a little bit of a foreshadowing. Because you saw Minami walking down that aisle. You saw Minami walking through the empty street light. You know something bad is going to happen. There's a hint that something bad is going to happen. When we see Minami at her cheerful moments. Some moments she's just toying with Tsubasa. But in this case, she got something secretly to tell him. This is one of those serious talks that you don't really see in her, but this talk is going to be one of those times. So we're going to see where this goes in the long run. We'll see where this goes. Judging from her reaction and judging how she's not smiling in it, this is going to be one of those serious talks that we're going to see. So I can't wait to see that. So overall, though, this episode was really good. It showed us, this is a new semester. This is their second year. So it means new semester, a new life, a new change of development. And we see that. We see Akino is pushing herself to get close to Tsubasa. Because now that they're in their second year, she's now developing ways to get close to Tsubasa. And Minami has some secrets that she wants, something to tell Tsubasa, which ended with a cliffhanger, so we'll find out where that goes. But it's showing more developments as this episode progresses. So I look forward for next week's episode of The Hokkaido Gals Are Super Adorable, and let's see where this goes. So stay tuned for next week.